What's up guys, Cash back again, and while we've been desperately awaiting official news for the Winter Soldier and cloning labs, the question of whether Ultron would finally arrive as the game's next big threat has floated to the background a bit, and after a recent conversation with Miller, I think it's time to revisit the topic of Ultron coming to Avengers, so let's jump into it. So way back in January, I decided to do some digging into what's been going on with Ultron behind the scenes in Avengers, because evidence of him being a planned villain was found in the data files for the game back when the game first launched, and to my surprise, I learned that quite a bit of development had been done for him since it was leaked that he was in the files. And Miller speculated that based on what he's seeing from data mining, he believed that Ultron was being prepped to release alongside She-Hulk, who originally was rumored to release after Jane Foster. Fast forward a few months and it was revealed that the dev team for Avengers had decided to shift away from making operations and expansions to push the game's narrative forward, and instead would do so through hero and villain in-game content, similar to the Beating the Odds mission. And while I agree with this new approach, it did however make things unclear about just how this new story content will play out, and things got even more murky when Miller revealed that plans had changed even more behind the scenes, since apparently the Winter Soldier was releasing as the next hero and not She-Hulk. So now the question is, where does Ultron fit into all of this, because it's still unclear if the new heroes will arrive with new villains to fight as we've seen in the past, or if they'll be closer to hero events where it's just a hero drop and a mission chain for players to complete to unlock gear and audio files. The developers have teased that the idea behind adding the upcoming Warzone mission and cloning labs is to finally bring about the end of AIM in the game's narrative to allow a new threat to replace them, and outside of the impending Kree invasion and knowing that Loki has been teased, the only other major threat that's been hinted at is Roy the Resistance robot becoming Ultron at some point after interacting with the Cosmic Cube. I asked Miller about Ultron's development status recently, and he said he hasn't seen anything on him in a while, but considering he's clearly set up and a ton of work has been done on him, he imagines he's been pushed back to accommodate the status quo. At the time of making this video, we're still waiting for the update blog to announce what or who's coming after the new Warzone mission and the new Cloning Lab OLT, and the expectation is the Warzone will drop the last week of August, with Cloning Lab following the month after, and whatever hero they announce would come sometime in October, which leaves just 2 months for the team to get out any other planned content. Miller has shared that Patrol Mode is also in active development, with testing being done for joining in progress, so it's possible we could see Patrol Mode arrive as the big year-end content, and with it still unclear whether She-Hulk will arrive this year, that makes it hard to predict if Ultron will arrive this year as well. But not knowing only leaves room for us to be surprised, and based on the fact that Ultron has been in development this year and that he's already teased in the game, I'm still very optimistic he'll arrive as the next big threat post-AIM and ahead of the Kree invasion. So now we just have to see how everything pans out. I'll have a prediction video up soon about what I think we'll see as the final content drops for the year, so be on the lookout for that, and as always, I want to hear what you guys think down below. Do you think Ultron will be the next big villain once AIM is off the board, or are you hoping to see someone else take over, and if so, who? Let me know down below, and make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Marvel's Avengers content every week. And if you're interested in picking up Avengers merch, shop with Fandemian, and make sure to use my code in the description to get an additional 10% off. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.